Pikes Peak MCC. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. All are welcome here, regardless of who you are, where you're coming from, where you are on your faith journey, and how you identify. We're a safe place, and we're glad you're here. My name's Kristen. I'm on the board of directors, and there's a few other board members here today. Julia, you might have seen on check-in, and Anthony is here as well. As a board, we are recognizing that our county numbers for the pandemic are starting to increase, and we acknowledge that, and we are always attempting to keep our congregation safe. So I wanted you all to know that we're in discussion, and we're watching the El Paso County Public Health website, and their numbers are what are driving our decision making. And this past week, they were at 6.97 positivity rate on the 11th. Sorry. And today, or yesterday, they were at 6.6. So as a board and as a church, we have the potential of stopping in-person worship at 8% and higher. So keep an eye on our website and our email that's distributed out during the week to see if we're going to still be having in-person worship or not. We will always be wearing masks except when a person up in leadership is saying something or the band is singing. We'll always have a mask on, and we ask that those that are in attendance also wear a mask. And we will never ask if you've been vaccinated or not. We always recognize that different people have different medical abilities for vaccination. At this time, we're not requiring registration to come to church. There's no quota, no marked 25 or 20 people that can attend. So just keep an eye on your email, and if you have any questions or concerns about how we're protecting our community, you can always talk to one of the board members or send Lindsay an email. She's in the office a few days a week and always available at home for checking those emails. We have volunteer opportunities. You might have noticed a few people at check-in and then a couple that help usher you to a seat. We have openings next week for the need of an usher. And also, always, we would love to have more attendance with our band. Lisa and a few people have really been helping with in-person having a live band. We know last week that we brought in pre-recorded music, but if you feel that you have music talent, I do not, but if you do, come and talk to Lisa, or again, reach out to Lindsay through email. If you want to do the ushering or band and you have an interest, there's a sheet at the back of the sanctuary that you can jot it down, your name, and put a contact info on there of a phone number or an email for us. And those of you that are online streaming today, if you also have an interest in ushering or doing singing or playing an instrument, please reach out to us as well. Those of you at home and here in the sanctuary, it's time to gather your Bible. We're going to be in Acts chapter 20 today, and also something for communion, a form of bread, something to drink, and a candle that you can light with us in a minute. Those of you that are in the sanctuary, if you came in and you do not have a little communion cup, raise your hand, and one of the board members or ushers will help you get one of those. So at Pikes Peak MCC, we've been a congregation for a little over 40 years now, and this is a safe place that we can all worship authentically. A few of us were talking this morning about how we're all able to participate in communion, and churches like this don't exist everywhere. And to help our ministry, we just ask if you have the opportunity to donate a tithe or an offering. We're very appreciative that we can continue reaching out to those that feel marginalized and that they have a home. So there is a ability to donate on our website, and also you can text at 44321, and that text will lead you to a link for a donation. This coming end of month, we recognize Overdose Awareness Day, and the organization that rents from our Dove Room that's lit up so you all can see part of how they meet. It's RICO. It's a organization that is for recovery, and they have coaches that will be peers and help you through any kind of recovery form that you need. RICO honors those that have passed from overdose in the month of in month of August. They recognize those that have died, and on our city steps, they're going to have a pair of shoes that represents each soul that has passed in our county, and right now it's 186. So they'll have a pair of shoes and a balloon that's purple for honoring overdose. That representation of all those that have passed happens on the 31st of August. So we can help by bringing in our pairs of shoes that we no longer want. They don't have to be in excellent condition, but if they're still in good condition, they'll be donated again. There's a box out in the social hall if you want to bring in your used shoes to help with that representation. And that's on the 31st of August, so really probably next week will be the last time to bring in any of your old shoes. We all know that Pastor Alicia and her wife Judy are battling cancer again, and just a reminder that they are part of the Caring Bridge. If you wanted to join and see updates through their journal, see one of the tabs says ways to help, and they also have a meal train that is filled for meals that are needed up until the 27th, and maybe they'll be opening some more. They'll be opening some more weeks that they would need assistance with a meal. But I also wanted to mention that on that, or you can see me afterwards, there's their address, and their Pastor Alicia's email is on there, because she's going to have a birthday in 2 weeks on the 28th of August. And I think this is a great time where, as a congregation, we could send her an email, send her a card, reminder that we love her and we're thinking about her. That we know her age. We don't know her. Some of you do, I guess. So her birthday's on the 28th, if you remember her. Okay. That's it. So those of you at home, we ask that you join us as we light our candle to remember that the Spirit is always with us, and that we're setting a sacred space as we prepare for worship. And then we also continue worship with our land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional and unceded land of the Ute people. We also acknowledge other tribes who have lived within the Pikes Peak region: the Arapaho, Jicarilla, Apache, Southern Cheyenne, Shoshone, and Kiowa peoples. We wish to pay our respects to Indigenous elders, both past and present, and to all those who have stewarded the land throughout the generations. We also acknowledge the diverse and vibrant Indigenous communities who make their home here in the Pikes Peak region today. And if you would join our band, we're going to start with our opening song.
Good morning. You can stand or sit, whatever you're comfortable with. I thought a good song to start out with would be 10,000 Reasons. And I'm sure that we can think of more than that we're grateful, but it's got a good message. Let me get it situated here. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship your holy name, sing like never before, oh my slow to anger. Your name is great, and your heart is kind. For all your goodness I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. Sorry. You're rich in love, and you're slow to anger. Your name is great, and your heart is kind. For all your goodness I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship your holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship your holy name. Verse 3. And on that day when my strength is failing, the end draws near and my time has come, still my soul will sing your praise unending. 10,000 years and then forevermore. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship your holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship your holy name. Yes, I worship your holy name. Lord, I worship your holy name.
Good morning, everyone. Let's take a moment and settle into our chairs and take a few nice deep breaths in and out as we